Man, I love this place. The problem is we get so busy we don't take the time to experience everything this place has to offer.
Hey-ho! Oh my God.
That was pretty good.
So tell me about, wow, they have some long tongues.
Yeah. Have you ever been here before?
I've never been here.
Oh gosh, you're in for a surprise.
Could you call Taylor Swift right now? If you
I
wanted
could
to?
call, yeah.
Oh man, I love that. I wish that was you.
Oh, wow. Cheese croissants.
These croissants. Good?
That is good.
That'll pass? Yeah.
That is good.
Hey, come on out, Noah.
She's faster than me.
I think I'm ready.
My name is Noah. Come with me and let's explore a little bit of my hometown of San Diego. In Spanish, the word Escondido means hidden, and a hidden gem it was. First documented by Spanish explorer Juan Bautista de Anza back in 1776, the area was wide open and beautiful. Eventually, like all beautiful places, the word spreads and people flock. Soon, Grand Avenue was established, and the little town of Escondido began to grow. Now, I know nothing about this area, so I headed over to Grape Day Park, which is home to the Escondido Historical Center. Inside, I met the executive director, Wendy Barker, who told me more about Escondido's development.
Eventually, the way the town really started was in 1886. A group of investors purchased this whole area, which was almost 13,000 acres, and they were called the Escondido Land and Town Company, and their whole mission was to start a town. So they built a bank, they built a hotel, they brought in the railroad, they built what they called the model home, and so they bring people into the community because they had all this land to sell and tell them what a fabulous place it was to live in Escondido, and they built it up from there. One of the things I think is interesting is that in a lot of communities, all of those buildings would have been very close together, like on the same block, but they really spaced them out here. From the depot to the bank to the hotel was 1 mile on Grand Avenue. So it was spaced out from the beginning. They had a big vision. They would give free land to anybody who would build a church or a school. And USC actually came in and they built this big school. It's called the seminary. Never had enough students, so eventually it became Escondido High School.
Escondido's Historical Society is located in this great little historical building.
This is the Escondido City's first public library, built in 1895, and it's our office, and it has been here in Grape Day Park since 1971, which also has a really interesting history. It's the location of the very first elementary school, and it was called the Lime Street School. The street that we're off of is Broadway today, but at the time it was called Lime Street. And it was the place where they did a lot of community celebrations, including burning the big water bond, which was a very big deal for our community in 1905. And then a few years later, they started this event called Grape Day, and they had it behind the school. Well, 2 years later, the school was torn down, but Grape Day continued, was a huge event for our community, and so this became Grape Day Park. We added a Victorian house, a barn, blacksmith shop, which we built, Santa Fe Depot, which is a very historic building for our community, built in 1888, and a railroad car that we have a model train in. So we have a really good mix of community life, including transportation, home life, civic life, whole thing right here in Grape Day Park.
This place was cool. It's a nice museum loaded with great information and antiques from Escondido's past. Wendy and I checked out some early pictures of the area and then headed on down a couple of buildings to the Frank Penner Barn, where blacksmith Pete Riley was ready to teach me a thing or two.
This is old school.
This is old school.
That stuff ever flick off on you, or you get any hot things?
A lot.
Yeah? So what do you guys do here?
Well, actually, this is blacksmith school.
Okay.
We have a beginner's class and an advanced class.
So what's a beginner's class all about?
Well, the beginner's class, we teach them how the safety of working around fires.
Okay.
They'll make a punch, they'll make a chisel. From there, they can make what they want.
Think I can pull the other one out now? Woo! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. That baby's hot.
Turn that off for a
Now we're gonna... Yep. There's no other easier way to do this, huh?
Nope.
But this is how they did it back then.
This is the fun way.
What are you doing there? Aren't you burning your hands on that? You don't have any gloves.
Obviously.
Man, you're a man's man. Shoot, I need gloves. All right, so I gotta check my, Oh,
Just
yeah.
rock it back and forth a couple times. There
Yeah.
you go. You got it. Oh yeah, you're good. There you go.
Perfect. Squidward.
Usually check, make sure they're cool
We
before
can
we
make
give them to
money
the
off
kids.
of these things.
No, we give them to the kids, and if they want to donate, we have a donation box.
No, we can make money off of these things.
Not only do they offer blacksmith classes, they also offer wagon wheel and woodworking classes too. My time with Pete and Wendy was fun. Grape Day Park is a beautiful area. Next, I walked over to see Escondido's first railroad depot, which is here too. It may be strange, but it gave me a good feeling knowing that something with such historical value had been preserved and cared for so well. Back in the day, this building was pretty important to the people of Escondido, and it still is today. As Wendy mentioned earlier, grapes were a pretty big deal too. In fact, agriculture was the main industry in town. Lemons grew so well that Sunkist opened up shop, and avocados were so abundant they were falling off the trees. Escondido was quickly becoming known as the Hidden Valley of crops. More abundant than both lemons and avos were grapes. Grapes grew so well in the perfect Escondido climate, they were everywhere. In fact, they became so popular an entire week of festivities was celebrated called Grape Days. There were parades, contests, and of course, lots of grapes. Over the years, Escondido developed into a well-established, thriving town. Although agriculture was a big deal, several mom-and-pop businesses began to spring up everywhere, making Escondido a great place to shop and live. Today, that still rings true. Grand Avenue is lined with several storefronts, along with some wonderful places to eat. A longtime local favorite is just around the corner on Ivy, called Charlie's Family Restaurant. Inside, I met Charlie, who's been in the restaurant business for quite some time now.
All my life, that's all I know, nothing else. I haven't done anything else other than being in the restaurant business. Restaurant is a hard business, but for us, it's okay. We've been doing it for a long time, and you get used to it, and you can't stay away from it. Mm-hmm. I'm here mostly at 6:30, almost every morning. Until noon. I go home, come back in the evening, and that's life.
Would you have it any other way?
No.
Charlie's Family Restaurant is exactly that, family. His daughter Susie has been involved with the family business since she was 7 years old.
I washed dishes, I worked in the kitchen, I cooked, I took orders, I helped in the dining room, I've done it all.
The whole family is here. My son, my wife comes in the evening. They're all here when they get hungry, for sure.
For sure.
Along with the family, Susie's longtime friends, Terry and Tracy, who are also sisters, work here too.
Yeah, I've known Susie for over 27 years. We grew up together, and she's just an awesome person to work for and a great friend.
All right, how long have you been working here?
17 years this month.
17 years you've been here. How about you?
5.
5. What do you guys like about working for Charlie?
I get to work with my sister, the customers, food's good, boss is great, atmosphere is great.
Do you have regulars that come in?
Yes, that's what we depend on our regulars.
Yeah, sometimes every day the same people.
While hanging out, I got to meet some of those everyday customers.
You're part of a singing group?
Yes.
Really?
We're called the Song Spinners.
The Song Spinners.
And we sing every Thursday morning from 9 till 11 at Escondido's Jocelyn Senior Center.
Okay, I don't want to put you on the spot. Can you give me a little taste of what you guys do?
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away.
The ladies were great. Along with good music and good service comes good food. At Charlie's, you can expect some delicious home-style cooking. You know, the kind of wonderful meals you get when mom cooks. That's what you'll find here. And don't forget dessert. Charlie's sister Kalina makes all the incredible pies. Believe me when I say, They are awesome. Being in the restaurant biz isn't easy, but Charlie doesn't mind.
I've enjoyed every bit of it. I call it good life.
Good life is right. If you've never been to Charlie's, stop in and say hello. From Charlie's, I decided to take a look around town a bit when I noticed what seemed to be some sort of circus setup. Sure enough, located just off the road in Kit Carson Park is Circus Fund. Owner Dave Ayers did some explaining.
Circus Fund is an offshoot of Trapeze High. That's a trapeze school that I've had here. Myself and my associates have been doing this for 8 years in Escondido. Basically, we teach lessons. They're an hour and a half long, but we do lots of birthday parties and we do lots of team building, and that's really a lot of fun to bring your group from work and bring them out here, and everybody laughs at each other. So you're going to have the opportunity today to learn how to fly on a trapeze.
Okay, I'm always up for trying new things, but these guys were going off.
Don't we need like some safety thing?
Julio, you forgot your safety lines! Wow. I've been flying for 16 years. The best. You won't know until you try, but you're going to try soon.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, Noah, so I'm going to teach you how to take off.
Okay.
I'm going to teach you here because it's a lot easier for you to listen down here on the ground.
Okay.
Put your toes over the edge of the platform. Make your feet wider than your shoulders.
Okay.
Excellent. Now I'm going to show you how to lean forward. You have to lean forward to reach the bar, and there's a special way to do it. I'm going to show you right now.
All right.
So arch your back. Keep your body tight. Okay. Lean forward till your belly hits the ground. Keep your weight on your heels. Give me your left hand.
Left hand.
Excellent. Put your right hand straight in front of you. So that's the posture you're going to be up there, and they're going to swing the bar into your hand.
Oh, okay.
Then they're going to say, left hand on the bar.
Left hand on the bar.
Excellent. Then they're going to want you to take off. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So, yeah, both hands on the bar, and then they give you the commands to take off. 2 words, ready and hep. When they say ready, you pick the bar up over your head and bend your knees. And then we say hep. Hep means jump, and you jump.
Okay.
You have to jump off the platform.
Oh, I got to jump off.
This is a belay that we attach you to the rope as you climb the ladder, just in case you would faint on the way up and fall off the ladder.
That's not too far-fetched, brother.
Okay, climb the ladder all the way. Do not stop on the ladder. Go all the way to the platform and listen to those men up there.
Mama, how we doing up here? Whoa. Okay, whoa, okay. Okay, so let me ask you this. So I'm tethered onto here, right? Yes. These ropes are going to there, and then those go down and they're belayed down to Dave down there.
That's correct.
Right? So Dave's kind of got me.
He's got you.
Hey Dave, how you feeling? Hey, who?
I'm doing good. Make sure you're hanging
you
on.
have your coffee this morning? Everything's good?
Oh, so far.
So with your left hand, I want you to hold right here. Okay. I want you to put your toes to the edge of the platform.
Okay. Handle higher. How long you been doing this?
My second day. So put your feet wider, put your head better down.
Oh yeah, that's right. He told me that down there, but it's a little different up here.
Keeping your chest up nice and strong. I want you to lean forward and put your hips out there.
Okay.
Put your right arm in front of you, reach out for that bar.
Okay.
Keep that posture, keep that bar. Keep your chest up.
Okay.
Hips forward some more, arch your back.
Okay. Now what's gonna happen here? Am I gonna go off of this, swing back to you, or am I gonna drop? You're gonna tell me when to let go?
Yes, sir, I'm gonna tell you everything. You just keep smiling and breathing, and I'll tell you about everything else.
Okay. Okay, you got me? This takes a lot of trust. Okay, I'm letting go. All right. Okay. Whoa. Oh, up above my head. Okay. And then when I jump, I'm jumping off of this thing, right? Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's very good, man. Put your feet behind you. Keep your feet behind you.
Are they behind me?
Keep looking at your hands.
Oh.
When I say hep, let go.
Okay.
Hep.
Oh my God.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Okay.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Wow. Okay.
It took a lot of listening and a lot of trust, but it was really fun. After a few more instructions from Dave, it was time for the transfer attempt. Chris Larkin, the guy that's going to catch me, takes off first, gets himself in position, and then, at Dave's call, I take the leap.
Go! Now! Legs! Hands up now!
Hands off
reach up for him! Legs!
board now.
All right then. It's about fear, it's about trusting, it's about listening and letting go.
I couldn't agree more. If you think you've done it all, or you're working on some trust issues, Trapeze School at Circus Fund is a great place to start. Dave and the boys will get you flying. My time in Escondido was great, but before I headed home, the folks in town said I must stop at a longtime Escondido landmark, Peterson's Donut Corner. Started almost 30 years ago by Ralph and Vera Peterson, today Ralph Jr. is running the show and loving it.
It's nice to get a smile on people's faces when they come. They make them happy and they have something good to eat. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, except Christmas Eve to New Year's.
Wow.
We bake 16 hours a day, 2 shifts a day we bake.
Okay.
Make all our own frostings, use all the best ingredients.
If you're like me and you've never seen a Peterson's donut, you will trip out. These things are huge.
Enough nuts on there for you?
Oh my gosh. Oh my, okay, so what is this? This is our...
Cream-filled chocolate bar.
Cream-filled? This thing is huge.
Great seller.
Oh.
This is an apple fritter.
Those are two of my favorite things.
Great, apple and cinnamon.
And fritters.
And fritters.
Oh, wow. Cheese croissants.
Cheese croissants.
That's like two of my most favorite things in the world.
Cream cheese.
And croissants.
Good?
That is good.
That'll pass? Yeah.
That is good. Oh. That's my favorite.
Next, I noticed Raimundo doing his thing.
No cheating. All right, you ready? Set, go. Gotcha. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hiya, mama. I'm sorry, I'm terrible, man. I just ruined that whole donut right there.
Yeah, you
Roland's gonna eat that.
Yeah.
Ralph, Raimundo, and Araceli are doing a great job. My time at Peterson's Donut Corner was sweet, much like my time in Escondido. If you've never really explored this area, you've definitely got to check it out. There's so much to see and do in this great place called Escondido.